Hello there, this is Luke from the IT department. And this is just a short video that's going to kind of explain some of the changes that are going to be happening with the network drives. If you're watching this video on YouTube and you can't see some of the text clearly, you can make sure it's set to high quality in the lower right-hand corner. Um, and You've probably are watching this because you received an email from me saying that you're going to have some changes in how you get to some of your network locations. The reason this is happening, first of all, is because we're moving to some new servers, and with those new servers, we're going to be using certain letters to map certain things. We're going to be using the letters H, N, O, and P to map network locations. And so what we want to do here is free up those letters. So let's take a look at my computer here and see what letters I have. So if you go to Start in My Computer, if you're on Windows XP, it might look just a little bit different than mine, but you can actually see the different network drives you have. And you see that each network drive is given a drive letter. Those drive letters are actually just arbitrarily given. We have some sort of an idea of which letters go to which drives, but those letters don't actually tell you exactly where that folder is. What tells you where that is if you look just after the name of the drive, you'll actually see where that drive is at. So in this case, this O drive is pointing me to a shared drive under the folder Share. Under the folder Department, there's a folder called Information Technologies, and then this is the Tech Services drive inside of there. So what's going to be happening is we're going to change which drives you have listed in my computer. So in my case, the O drive needs to be used on the new server. So I'm going to be changed off of the O drive, and I will get to these folders and files no longer by clicking on my O drive. What's going to change is rather than using the O drive or the N drive or P drive, whatever your case may be, is I'm going to access these through my shared drive, which everybody now should have under the letter S. So this O drive points directly to this Tech Services folder, but if I go to my S drive, I can also find this information. So you won't be losing an information. We're not going to be moving it or changing it. All we're doing is changing how you get to that folder. So I'm going to open up my S drive, and here it shows all the folders inside of my S drive. So let's say I wanted to know exactly where this other folder is going to be. If I look here, my O drive shows that it's under the Share, which is my S drive. There's a folder called Department. There's a folder called Information Technologies, and then it's the Tech Services folder. So I'm going to start by going to my S, going to Department, and in this case I see a lot of different departments, but I know that it was listed under Information Technologies, and there was one called Tech Services. So now you see here are the folders that are within the Tech Services drive. If I were to go back to my computer and open up the O drive, it's the exact same folder. So all we're doing is changing how you get to them. Now you may be asking, well, does that mean since it's on the shared drive, everybody can see it? No, it doesn't actually. On the shared drive, only the people who are given permission to see those shares can actually see them. Anybody else who were to open up the shared drive would not even see those folders, so they wouldn't even know those were there. And so, like I said, this isn't going to change any of the files you've got. It's not going to change the location of the files, just how you access them. It's similar to getting to a room in your house by either entering the front door or the back door. It doesn't matter which way you enter that room, you're still getting to the same location. So what we're going to be doing is changing, and so you will no longer see these letters N, O, and P drives. You will instead be getting to them through the S drive. One thing you may say is, well, that's fine, but it takes a long time to get there. I don't want to have to click through Share. I don't want to have to go down into Department, then go down to whichever your folder may be. So one thing you can do is once you've gotten to the folder that you want and you want to have access to it quickly, if I right-click on that folder and go down to Send To, I can send it to the desktop and create a shortcut. So you can see I've created a shortcut up here. So even if I didn't go into my computer, I just double clicked on the shortcut, it's going to take me straight to that folder, which could save me time rather than having to dig down into those drives. So if you have any questions on this, you can call me at my extension 3225, or you can email me at my MyWit address. Thank you for listening.